shown enough with the... Still thought she ended up running creditably anyway. I think this will be more suitable. Lydia touched on a point regarding having been trained more for championship 2-mile races. Will she potentially be keen and revert to those ways? That is a minor concern as well, because the tempo of this race will be very different to those 2-mile championship races that she's been in.
Second winner of the afternoon. Flags are up. Can the decision to run Lossiemouth here bear the fruit that connections desire? We will find out with David Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Nick. And they're off and running in the Close Brothers Mares Hurdle, Grade 1, registered as the David Nicholson, and it is Jade De Grugy leading towards the first of 10 flights. Jatara, orange and black the outside. Lossiemouth is going to take off in a share of second with Jatara, with Joyeuse on the inside, the green and yellow hoops, just tucking in behind Lossiemouth, in company with Carla Conti. Gala Marceau, a red cap on the outside as they take their second towards the back of the field. July Flower with Queen's Gamble in rear as they're about to take the left-hander. And Take No Chances and Dysart Enos, the back pair, as it is Jade De Grugy with about a 5-length lead over stablemate Lossiemouth in second position. And Jatara and Sam Ewing in third place, with Joyeuse and Nico de Boinville in fourth place. Carla Conti on the outside of Joyeuse, with July Flower on the inside as they take the turn. And then wider is Paul O'Brien on Queen's Gamble, followed by Gala Marceau. Take No Chances towards the back, and Jonathan Burke and Dysart Enos about the back marker as they reach the third. Jade De Grugy, Lossiemouth over in second place. And now a lengthy run between flights 3 and 4. And it's the Grade 1 winning Honeysuckle winner, Jade De Grugy, in front of Lossiemouth, who's just running a little bit keenly in second position, with Jatara on the outside. And they're followed by Carla Conti, the William Hill Hurdle winner. Joyeuse on the inside, followed by July Flower and Rachel Blackmore. Queen's Gamble next, Gala Marceau, Take No Chances, and Dysart Enos switched off at the back as they're still on their journey to flight number 4. Danny Mullins and Jade De Grugy with a 3-length lead over Lossiemouth in second. Jatara is in third. Joyeuse on the inside as they have reached their fourth. Jade De Grugy by a couple of lengths to Lossiemouth in second. Jatara, Joyeuse, and then next in the field, Carla Conti with July Flower as they go out on a full circuit running uphill. Queen's Gamble, Take No Chances with 2 behind those, Gala Marceau and Dysart Enos at the back. The field separated by around about 10 lengths here, with Jade De Grugy setting out to try and make every yard of the running, with the defending champion Lossiemouth bidding for her 3rd consecutive Cheltenham Festival victory in second place. She continues to go quite enthusiastically. On the outside is Jatara, Joyeuse the inside, followed by Carla Conti. Still not much change in the order. July Flower, Queen's Gamble as they reach their 5th. And then Take No Chances, Gala Marceau, and still Dysart Enos is last of all. So on their run towards number 6 of the 10, and Jade De Grugy is yet to see a rival. Lossiemouth continues in second, about 2.5 lengths down. Jatara, Joyeuse, Carla Conti is next. From July Flower and Queen's Gamble, Jade De Grugy was very good there, a little bit quicker than Lossiemouth. Jatara close to that one now, not quite sharing second. Joyeuse is next, ahead of Carla Conti and July Flower. From Queen's Gamble, Take No Chances, Gala Marceau and Dysart Enos still at the back as they run towards the flight near the top of the hill. Jade De Grugy over to Lossiemouth in second place under Paul Townend, still held together, the grey, with Jatara. Joyeuse is in fourth. July Flower moving up on to that one's girth, and wider is Carla Conti. Queen's Gamble, Take No Chances, Dysart Enos and Gala Marceau as they're about to freewheel down the hill, with 3 flights left to jump here. And it is Jade De Grugy with Lossiemouth following. Jatara at the outside, Carla Conti Conti wide of July Flower. Joyeuse is tracking Lossiemouth. Jade De Grugy coming in towards 3 out. Over only a length or so clear. Gala Marceau has fallen back in the field. Gala Marceau out of the race. Jade De Grugy. July Flower moving up on the outer of Lossiemouth. Jatara a little bit outplaced. Carla Conti wider is Queen's Gamble. 2 out. Jade De Grugy the leader. To Lossiemouth. July Flower. Carla Conti the outside. Then Queen's Gamble and Joyeuse as they're about to turn for home here. Jade De Grugy and Danny Mullins. Lossiemouth in second. She's poised to mount a challenge as they head towards the last. July Flower in third. Queen's Gamble the outside of Carla Conti. Joyeuse trying to run on, but Lossiemouth has breezed straight past her stablemate here. It looks a mismatch as she comes down towards the last. Lossiemouth over clear and striding away. She's gone 5 lengths up. Make it 6 or 7 if you want to. It's Lossiemouth. It's not a champion hurdle, but it's another great win, a dominant win. Lossiemouth retains her mare's crown in breathtaking style. Second home was Jade De Grugy. Take No Chances running on for third, and then Jatara.
You'll never know what might have been, but you know what is, and that is that Lossiemouth is far too good for these. And she backs up her easy win in the race last year by winning even more comfortably this time. It's another success in the Close Brothers Mares Hurdle for Rich and Susanna Ritchie, for Willie Mullins and for Paul Townend. It's doubles on the day for the dominant pair following Kopek des Bourgs' success in the Supreme Novices earlier today, and there were very, very few moments of doubt.
No, and it didn't go that quick early, and she settled relatively well. She got lit up halfway, but she wears a straight noseband and a regular ring bit. She's a very uncomplicated mare, really, and Paul wouldn't have minded if they went slow because she has a potent turn of foot. She's got class, and Martin, to be honest, in the last half mile of that race, you could see why she was the only mare in here that would be considered good enough to contest the champion hurdle. She was just a class apart.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. We knew that coming into it on all previous form, really. There wasn't anything, bar maybe Joyeuse, with any real potential to escalate the heights, because we knew enough about pretty much everything else, and Lossiemouth has made her superiority show, and she's proven that there was nothing wrong with her after that fall, and a heavy one at that last time out.
An 11th success, a remarkable 11th success in this race for Willie Mullins. The winning time is 4:53.87 for Lossiemouth, 6 to 4 on favourite. Beats Jade De Grugy, who's run a fine race and Take No Chances in third. It was dictated by Camp Mullins.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jade De Grugy made the running and set the gallop. Lossiemouth was happy to sit and follow, and those two have obviously filled the first 2 positions pretty much throughout the race. Take No Chances continues her very consistent season. She's the only one that's made up ground from off that pace as well, so she's done well to pass the rest of the field, and she's a game mare, isn't she? Really consistent and genuine, and she's got good course form as well, but just couldn't lay a glove at any stage on certainly Lossiemouth.
And you have to credit Jade De Grugy. She set the fraction. She's been quite uncomplicated in front, and she's basically been best of the rest. Harry Skelton rode a patient race. I think he rode for a place, and he's ultimately picked up those pieces. Rachel Blackmore made a move from 3 out down the hill to get outside Joyeuse. It looked like July Flower was really travelling into the race, but again her effort has petered out. Disappointing from her that she couldn't sustain an effort. And Jatara, credit to her again. She always turns up that mare. She takes home 4th.
Lossiemouth hit 37.32 down the hill. 2 sub-13 second furlongs in the last half a mile. She's won it with speed and with class, and that was a beautiful jump at the last as well.
And she pays a compliment to the horse we're going to be talking a lot about in the next half an hour, 40 minutes.
Oh,
but
yes.
This is her time to shine. It won't be a champion hurdle, but it's a second mare's hurdle for her. It's, as you say, an 11th for Willie Mullins from 18 renewals of this race. And yeah, what's not to like? Rich Ritchie maybe doesn't have the depth of quality that he had 5 years ago, but he is a bloody good mare.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing not to like is the obvious thing that this mare shouldn't really be here in my opinion. I think that opportunity needs taking away. It's been made loads of times, but the champion hurdle would be better in it, with her in it.
So what do you do?
Well, personally, I would take the mare's race away from this meeting.
Well, I wouldn't anyway. I would maybe give her a penalty for winning an open grade 1 against Geldings, but if you take away that race and you take away probably the likelihood the brighter days ahead, and Co would even be in the country.
You don't think Brighter Days Ahead would be
I don't think
running
Eddie
in the
O'Leary
champion
bought a
hurdle?
mare until there was a mare's race for her at Cheltenham to run in. I don't think Hugh Blaheen, who bought her from France.
But I'm not saying
would
you
have
don't
bought her.
have the mares race at all, but it doesn't necessarily need to be at the Cheltenham Festival.
Yes, it
could
does.
be at
Of
entry.
course it does.
The debate will rage. For now, here's Lydia.
Lossiemouth is now a 3-time winner here at the Cheltenham Festival, the 23rd success in the colours of Rich and Susanna Ritchie. It wasn't the race that you'd planned to win 2 years ago, but she was absolutely brilliant there. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling well. You know, we campaigned her as a champion hurdle horse, and she won first time out. Christmas, she was disappointing, but didn't really run a race. Maybe it wasn't right, but neither was Constitution Hill. So we didn't really learn what we hoped we'd learn there. And then at the DRF, we were hoping to learn something different, and she had that terrible fall. And, you know, I asked Paul, who, in fairness, doesn't get involved in this kind of thing, but I just asked him, I said, look, you know, has she given you any reason to get up State Man and ride her? And he said no. So the logical choice then was, if she's not going to beat State Man, she can't mix up with the other ones. So, you know, let's go this way. It's still a grade 1. It's our 100th grade 1 with Willie, which is fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And, you know, look, she's only 6. We'll see what happens next year. But it just wasn't the most untroubled passage, and I think we made the right decision. People may like it, people may not like it, but, you know, we've got to act in the interest of the horse, and I think we did, and happy days.
And were you, I know you don't, were you able to watch any bit of that?
Not at all. Haven't seen it. I just had people tell me she was going well. Was she good?
She was very good. She went it through speed and class.
Yeah, good. Maybe she's a 2.5 mile horse. I don't know. But you look, next year's up for grabs. Punchestown's up for grabs. Let's see what happens. But, you know, it just was we did the right thing in intent. It just was a troubled passage, and I think we made the right decision. It's paid off today.
And from your perspective, it hasn't been the most straightforward year. There's been some horses that you've been expecting big things from that haven't quite delivered. Gaelic Warrior, for example, he's had his issues, and Lossiemouth, the plan didn't go well. So is this sweet for you in that context?
It is. I mean, this has been our worst season that I can ever remember. I think we've only got 5 winners in Ireland from, I don't know how many, 60 runners or something, which is, it happens. I'm not moaning. It's taken 20 years for it to happen, but we've been very fortunate. We've had a great run, but it's been a struggling year. We're having to restock. A lot of our horses have either unfortunately passed away or have gotten hurt or whatever it may be, and yeah, this is a nice tonic. It's always great to win here, and hopefully Gaelic Warrior makes Aintree. That's the plan now on the Friday, and we keep rolling.
Well, the sun is shining here on you, and you've got your second victory here in the Mares' Hurdle with Lossiemouth. Many congratulations. I'll let you clap her in.
Thank you, Lydia, very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Rich Ritchie, and you sensed from days out it was a question for him of, is a bird in the hand worth 2 in the bush? Was taking this option the likeliest one to give him Cheltenham Festival victory? Well, of course it was. We knew that. And after what had been a disappointing season for him, he wanted to walk into this Cheltenham Winners' Enclosure, and really that's what informed the decision. Willie Mullins, interestingly, saying again today that State Man had worked much better than Lossiemouth earlier in the week. And what sort of confidence does that now give this team about the defending champion?
I think it tells you the difference between having a good horse and a great horse, and to win a champion hurdle you invariably have to have that calibre of a horse.